The technologies and the capabilities within our SME-based community are truly world-class. But sometimes procurement cycles and public sector procurement especially can prove to be difficult and challenging, especially for a micro organisation. They are still as capable as any other organisation, but getting through the door is very difficult. Having a mechanism where they're able to respond on an equal footing with everybody else, and it comes down to what they can actually do and the capability that they have, is really important for them so they can showcase what they do.
Sometimes you don't know who's the right person to speak to. You don't know their maybe role within a particular department because it can be quite complicated and complex within government. So just being involved with SBRI, it really helped us kind of open that a little bit, make it a bit more transparent.
We did not know how to find people, to reach people, talk to people in this context. And with the help of SBRI, we had the opportunity to talk to people from the very beginning, telling about our story, hearing about their problems. So it all shaped our final product, and this is what we really gained, I would say.
For Kinsetsu, the learnings in our team have been absolutely fantastic. You know, being able to have a safe environment, a risk-free environment, and to be able to say what if, and to see the outcome of that, both the positive, but also the negative, right? Because that's part of the learning as well, and being able to take those risks.
One of the really key standout things for us as part of this project was being invited to the House of Parliament. That was a big moment for us, and I think actually that wouldn't have happened had we not been engaged in this project. So for us, it's about kind of thinking bigger, going faster, and having the space to do that.
The team at SBRI are phenomenal. They're not only mentors, but they're kind in their time, their help, their resources. I can't tell you how many times I've emailed them requesting help or advice or guidance, and I almost always get an immediate response. It's just people with passion, all aiming collaboratively to do the same thing, which is protect women and girls.
A lot of businesses, I think, in our space, in the digital space, are very focused on particular solutions that have commercial realities, but they're filled with creative people. You're dying to do something new, something that can really benefit society, that can benefit the people that they know and love and work with and their family and friends. So when you're given that freedom, when you're given that opportunity, the innovation that you see, the drive, the motivation, it's unbelievable.
So people have wanted to come and work in Kinsetsu because of the projects that they work on, because of their own internal growth that they get, and because they see the outcome. So I think from your own company's perspective and a people perspective, which is what we're all about really, it's been really beneficial as well. As a chief executive, we have to support revenue coming into the business, you know, to support our small team. But we also know to stay on top of our game that we need to have that innovation budget, we need to have that R&D. And so these programs help enable both that, so the continued revenue and continued growth, but also then looking at how we can be best in class and looking at that innovation and that support from that R&D budget, as I would call it, through the SBRI has just been fantastic.
Without this process, I would have a concept. I wouldn't have a business. I wouldn't have the opportunities that I've got to speak to PSNI, to speak to Women's Aid, to speak to the Department of Justice, to speak to the Department of Education. So for me, this is transformative. I could cry because it's transformative. It's opened doors to make a difference.